folks. So remember in like February when I asked you to send me your stories of how you realised you're asexual? I caught the procrastination bug bad. So I had to let go of the idea this is going to be some magical perfect video, and instead I just want to share some of the responses that I got, because it doesn't feel very fair that I asked everyone to write their stories and everyone wrote me such lovely responses and then me not do anything with them. So many more responses than I was expecting. Like, I was expecting like 15 and I stopped counting at 50. So I did go through and read all of your stories, and the first thing I noticed is that when realising you're asexual, there was some definite trends. First off, most people seem to realise they were asexual through the internet. And sites like Tumblr played a huge role in this. Lots of people told me stories about how they realised they're asexual by posts on Tumblr. My favourite of these stories was from Jess, who said, "I sat down on Tumblr for a few hours with chocolate and wrote down everything on the sexuality tag that I recognised as fitting me." Another way people found out they were asexual was by Googling it, and by looking at videos to do with asexuality on YouTube. A lot of other people realised they were asexual through their friends, whether this was because their friends had frank discussions about sex in front of them and they realised they weren't interested in engaging in those discussions or those acts that were being talked about, or because friends literally told them about asexuality or were asexual themselves. Some of you guys are much better at pinpointing particular feelings than I seem to be, and a lot of the time reading your emails just made me very happy. And actually some of your stories just made me laugh, like Nikki, who answered an online quiz, and the quiz told me that I either answered the questions wrong or was an extremely unusual person. When it comes to asexuality, a lot of people's realizations were tied into realizing they were different, to realising they weren't experiencing the same things as their peers. This was the case for Olivia, who said, "I realised I had totally confused peer pressure for legitimate attraction. A lot of other people originally thought they were gay or bi or pan, and it turned out they were asexual." Or realised they are asexual after failed, unfulfilling or uncomfortable attempts at sex with a partner. Now that just scrapes the surface of all the responses I got, and I am incredibly honoured and very sorry I couldn't use more. But there you go. There are some asexual community stories of how people, other than me, realised they're asexual. Hey folks, update from future me. My friends at Poem and a Mistake just did a video on the 2005 Pride and Prejudice. I kind of helped. I lended my voice. Yeah, I wrote a review, a very, very short review, and if you watch my past videos, you know I have strong feelings on Pride and Prejudice, and I have even stronger feelings about that film, so go watch it. The link will be in the description. Okay, bye folks for all this time.